I'm Laura Quayle, and I'm from north of Brookings in the White area. We have an acreage, and I work here at Brookings School District. I've worked at the district for 22 years, and I've taught for 33 years. Well, I originally visited Dr. Harrell in August, and I thought maybe I'd stepped on something. The bottom part of my foot really hurt, and he thought initially it was plantar fasciitis. But after he had me do some exercises, and after about 3 to 4 weeks, I went back to him, and it was not plantar fasciitis. He thought this needs to be something else. We took x-rays, and in the x-rays saw that there was something more than maybe a torn tendon, so he wanted an MRI, and that MRI showed that I had a torn tendon in my second toe and my great toe. Oh, he's very competent and kind. He wanted to make sure that I understood exactly what had happened and demonstrated on a model, kind of what had happened, and explained to me, how this, sometimes we don't know how it happens, but that our feet are probably more fragile than what we give them credit for. Well, she was very, very kind and informative, made me feel at ease right away. I didn't realize I had to have a shot for an MRI, and I was a little caught off guard, and she kind of chuckled and she said, "This is very common." And I said, "Okay," and she went on to explain why they gave it to you, to show any inflammation, and explained exactly what would happen and how it might feel. And so I was just very put at ease right away, just by how she handled everything. The MRI showed excessively how the tear was and how much it was and where exactly it was located. There's 2 little bones in the big toe, and the tendon was torn between those 2 little bones, as well as the side of the second toe. The people seemed very sincere, and they actually cared about me, that I wasn't just somebody coming through the door, and they wanted to make sure that I understood what was happening, understood what the diagnosis was, and what the recommended treatment was, so that I could do my part as well. And I think that was what was explained, and just how informative everything was. I'm happy that I'm able to walk a little bit more, and hopefully it'll just continue to get better. That's my hope. Well, very qualified and caring staff, and I feel that we have such fine facilities here. We're very fortunate, and there's no need to go anywhere else.
Are you one of Brookings Health System's grateful patients who would like to give back to us? Learn more about how you can give back at brookingshealth.org/mythanks.